Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And tonight we are going to take a look inside the new Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog. I came to you live on Tuesday night with some tips and things that are happening, specials and whatnot. And tonight we actually get to open the catalog and take a look inside because the annual catalog went live yesterday at noon Mountain Time. So you were available, or it was available to order from. So let's just check everything out to make sure we are rolling. Looks like we are good to go. Hello, hello. Let's get the camera changed here and we'll get rolling on this catalog. So this is the new Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog. I know you've seen the cover, so now we're going to take a look inside. I have it tabbed with things that I want to show you. You've probably already seen lots of it. If you haven't received yours in the mail yet and you are a customer of mine, send me an email, let me know, and I will put you on the list. I have a call to place on Monday to Stampin' Up! And let them know which ones of my customers have not received the catalog yet, and they're going to resend them out. So if you haven't received it and you are a customer of mine, make sure that you drop me an email, glenda@thestampcamp.com. I want to know either way, yes, it arrived, or no, I haven't received it yet. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Let's get started. So in the inside, they're right away showing us the new in colors. I'm loving the new in colors. I do have an in color club, and I still need one person to fill that club. It is a 5-month commitment. There are 5 participants in the club. Each month you will receive one of the color of the in color. So 1 month you'll get the everything Misty Moonlight. That means the cardstock, the ink pad, the re-inker, the ribbon, the enamel dots, the marker, the blends. One of those months you're going to be hostess and you'll receive all the hostess benefits. Plus, each and every month, my In Color Club members get the Customer Appreciation PDF file for the month. They get my featured stamp set for the month, all the PDFs for that, as well as the Tuesday Tips and Techniques PDF files. So they do get a lot of stuff. Plus, every month they get 5 hand-stamped cards by me. So by the time they're done with the club, they have all the In Color products. And they have 25 cards that I have sent to them in all 5 of the in colors. So it's a fun club. If you're interested at all in the details, email me, glenda@thestampcamp.com. So as we get started here, in the very beginning here, it lists the suites. Now, suites are a grouping of products that all color coordinate. They all flow together very well. They all pair. It's ribbons, it's dies, it's stamp sets, it's paper, trinkets, you name it, it's in the suite. So let's get started. We have 2 different offerings of stamp styles or stamps. We have the clear mount or the photopolymer. Mine aren't so clear anymore because photopolymer, they will stain. You just put these on the clear blocks. Or we have the new cling mount. Well, it's not new, but it's new cling mount. And that is made with the red rubber and the foam. I can quickly give you a little demonstration of how you want to assemble your labels on your clear block. You're going to take them out, peel off the backing. Let's see what's the sentiment I have here. And I will find that on my label, and I want to peel the whole entire label off. I'm going to grab a block. Hopefully this is a big enough block. Otherwise I can go on an angle like this. It really doesn't matter. We're going to put the label on the block. Going to take your U-pick tool and you're going to lift off that backing. I just discovered this technique from a fellow team member not that long ago, and I love it because I would get them on my blocks just a slightly bit crooked, but this is a surefire way to get them mounted perfectly. I love that. And then you just peel that off the block, and it's exactly in the spot you want it in. And then I'll put it back in my little spot here. I do keep those on the insides because that way I know if the one is missing, what the shape it is. And I peel the paper off and I stick the whole thing inside so they don't move, they don't fall, they don't jiggle around. That's just something that I do and I have been doing, and I like to keep it that way. It really keeps everything organized and together. So that is the different type stamps we have if you are new. This was always in the back of the catalog, and now they moved it to the front of the catalog, and it is kits. We have 4 different types of kits. We have the paper pumpkin, and that's either a monthly subscription or it's a 3-month, 6-month, or you can do a year subscription. It's delivered right to your door each and every month. If you're going to be gone on vacation and you don't want to get it that month, you go into your account and you just put it on hold for a month or 2 months. And then you can come back later and reissue it to get it started again. Everything is in that kit to create all the cards or the projects that come in the kit. You get the ink spot, you get the stamp set, you get all the consumables. If it's got twine or sequins, it's all in the kit. I love the paper pumpkin kits. We also have all-inclusive kits. These are like the paper pumpkin, but it's a one-time buy, and it comes, you order it through Stampin' Up just like you would any other product. So each kit, when it's all inclusive, that means it includes everything. So you're going to get the stamp set that it shows, you're going to get a clear block, you're going to get the little ink spot, all the embellishments, all the envelopes. This particular kit, you're going to make 15 cards, 3 each of 5 designs. This kit down here is all inclusive as well. So when you're looking at the kits and you want something like you're a beginner, or maybe you want to send it to a granddaughter or a niece or somebody for their birthday, and you want them to have everything in the kit because they don't have the Stampin' supplies, the all-inclusive kits are a great way to go. Or if you're new to stamping and you want to give it a try before you invest in a lot of products, I also recommend the kits for that as well. So this is an all-inclusive, so just keep an eye on the all-inclusive because then you know all the inks, the spots, the stamp set, everything's going to be in there. We have project kits. Project kits have all the consumables to create the projects shown, but you're going to have to add on for the ink pads, the adhesive, like the dimensionals, that sort of thing, and the stamp set. Those are not included in the project kit. So keep that in mind. And then we have what's called a product medley. What that is just a bunch of supplies, and it doesn't include, well, this one might. Yes, this one does include the stamp set and the paper and all the dies and everything, but it doesn't give you instructions. You get the bundle of products and then you go to town putting together samples and cards and scrapbook pages, whatever you want to do with that bundle of products. But it does include like the ribbon, the stamp set, the framelits, the cardstock, the die cuts. Everything is in there. It just doesn't give you step-by-step instructions on specific cards. And it does come with a refill kit as well. So like the catalog shows you some ideas just to get you started. And then there's always Pinterest and YouTube and all that stuff to get more ideas. Now when you see that red N, that means it's new to the catalog. So this is a new bundle. This is a new bundle of of products. So when you see that, that means that it is new. It's never been in the catalog before. So you want to take a look at that. Now this here is our first suite. Remember I told you suites are a grouping of products that all color coordinate and work together very well. And this one just so happens to coordinate with all the new in colors. So if you are in my in color club and the month you are hostess, you're going to get that pack of paper. So the suites have a whole collection. So if you want to get everything in the collection, there's just one number that you need to add in the order. And then there's one price. So, and that will give you the stamp sets, the framelits, the paper. This one has shaker domes, the ribbon, the blends. So each suite of products is different in each suite. So you want to look over what you're going to get. But one number and you get all that stuff. So in the suites, the bundles are discounted 10%, which bundles are always discounted 10%. But the suite is a good way to just get everything that coordinates with that. So like this suite has this stamp set in it with the dies, this daisy with the dies, which I have that sunflower, not daisy, sunflower, and you'll be seeing stuff from me with that. It's got some new embossing folders that coordinate with it, so it's a really nice suite. And then we have a couple different type stamps. We have what they call distinctive stamps, and when you see this symbol right here, it says distinctive. That's going to be a distinctive stamp. And what is distinctive stamps? They are just a regular stamp, but the way it's made, makes it look darker and shaded and raised. It really gives a more 3D effect, I think, when you stamp with it. It gives more depth to your stamping. And the other type stamps that we have are called the reversible. So when you see this, it looks like tulips. That means that it's a reversible stamp. It has actually a stamp on both sides. So you stamp one, and then if you want to reverse it, you flip it over and you stamp the stamp on the other side. You're going to get the reverse image. So expand your horizons with the reversible stamps. Specialized photopolymer stamps you can stamp using both sides. So something a little bit fun there. And you'll see a few different reversibles as well as distinctive stamps in the catalog. So this is the next suite of products, and this one is my featured stamp set for this month. It is called the World of Good Suite. And if you are in my paper scraps class, and you've already ordered, there's 4 different options to get the PDF files for the paper scraps class. It is every month I post 4 new sketches. So if you take my class every month, you're going to have a notebook full of sketch ideas to use with those paper scraps that we all have and don't want to get rid of. So this month it features the beautiful world, and there's 4. And then every Thursday night I come live with another card or project using my featured stamp set bundle for the month. So because we're Thursday, I'm going to show you what is my bonus card for this week. It is this one right here. So if you are in my paper scraps class, it has already been uploaded into the photo gallery, so you can get the PDF file for that today already. This is what I call a full book binding card. It's kind of a mouthful, but it's because it opens a little bit differently. It's bound on the side here, and that's why I call it a full book binding card. But this is a great card for a graduate. Adventure awaits. Congratulations on this new beginning. Or my brother just retired. So I think it would make a great retirement card because adventure awaits for him too. So this is all done with the suite of products that you get in the World of Good suite. So as a Paper Scraps customer in my class, this is already uploaded in the PDF file in the album. So make sure to check that out. If you want to know more about my Paper Scraps class, you can visit my blog, www.thestampcamp.com. There's 4 different options on getting all those PDF files. Because by the end of the month, you got between 8, sometimes 9 PDFs. So this is just showing more of the stamp set in that bundle. And it's kind of hard to see sometimes because you got the dark color pages. So when you're looking through the catalog, make sure that if there's a stamp set that you really like, make sure that you look to see somewhere on the page if there's a bundle available. It might be a die bundle or a punch bundle that coordinates with the stamp set, because you're going to save 10% if you purchase those together. Don't do like I've done and ordered the stamp set and then find out later it had dies that go with it, but because it was in a dark spot, I didn't notice that, and then I end up paying full price for both when you can get the die and the stamp and save 10%. Okay, let's see. I'm not going page by page. This is another suite, and I call this Sophie's suite. Sophie's my granddaughter, and she loves, loves, loves dogs. And this paper, or this suite of products, is so darn cute. You know I ordered it yesterday. But look at the printed paper. Isn't that cute? And the dies and the stamp set. Look at that. She is going to love it. It reminds me of that Disney show. What is that? Lady and the Tramp. Maybe because of this little guy right here. So darn cute. So here's the stamp set. And again, that is in a bundle. So you're going to get the dies that go with it right here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's in a bundle. And so you'll get the stamps with the dies in the bundle and save 10%. When you see a gray on your stamped image like that, that means that there's a die that goes with it. So that will tip you off as well. Now this is one I'm going to show you here. This is another bundle. And this is called the Mini Mates bundle. And I just so happen to have that one. So whenever there's a sentiment stamp set, I'm all about the sentiments. So that was a given. But then when I found out it had a bundle with it, that really went on my list. So you have the different sentiments, and then you have these framelits. Way cool. Look at this. I die cut one out. It is so cool. But I'm going to show you why it becomes very versatile. This is a card I made with it. And look at all that bling. You know me and my bling. I put a rhinestone in every one of those little things. Ew! Blinged it up. This ribbon right here is the white with the silver edging. And I colored it with the Bermuda Bay dark blend to get it to match. Then right here, I paired it with our new punch that will be coming. We'll get to that. But it's a new double punch. It will punch a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and a 1 inch piece. And so you can do different sizes with it and then layer them up. So I have the 3/4, the 1/2 inch, and then the 3/4 is the Bermuda Bay. So you can, lots of layers you can create. And it's got different tips, which I'll show you. But isn't that gorgeous? Look at all that bling on there. So what's so great about this is you can take your scissors and you can start cutting away. So you have lots of different shapes that you can get out of this. And for me, when I looked at this, okay, I want to cut that right there. I looked at this and I thought it paired very well. This is a bundle. It's the Lovely You with the punch. This is another bundle. But I thought this looked like a trellis, And I thought these flowers would be gorgeous, and you could intertwine greenery in there. Stay tuned, that will be coming. But I just thought that was cool. You can cut each individual. You can do stripes this way. There's so many things that you can do with it. You can do borders. Love that. So again, that was the Mini Mates. Gotta have those sentiments. Love sentiments. And then you can do borders with those. So lots you can do with that die, not just like that, even though that is gorgeous. Loving the bling. So let's continue on. Here we have another bundle. Now this bundle right here, I know you've probably been seeing a lot of it online. I don't have mine yet, but it has the stamp set, and then it's got these gorgeous dies that fit over your stamped images. It is called the Blossoms and Bloom bundle, and this is the most expensive bundle in the catalog. It's $60.25. If that is on your wish list, what I would do if I were you, right now through the month of June, so June 3rd to the 30th, if you sign on to become a demonstrator, join my team, you can choose $125 worth of product and a stamp punch bundle, like this one here, stamp punch bundle, or you can pick a stamp die bundle. So you could pick the stamp die bundle for free. So if you wanted that one, that's a $60.25 bundle that you're going to get thrown in to the starter kit, which you're going to pick $125. You're only going to pay $99. So you pick $125, anything you want, and then you're going to choose a bundle on top of that yet. So you can do a stamp die bundle or a stamp punch bundle. The choice is yours. They're also going to give you a past paper pumpkin kit and free shipping. So you're going to save 10% because you don't have to pay shipping on that. That is a lot. It is an awesome deal. And you do not have to do live events. You don't have to do parties. You can be your own little best customer, and you're going to save 20% on all your crafting supplies. And it will go up after that. So if you would like to join my team, which I would love to have you join my team, you can email me, glenda@thestampcamp.com, or visit my blog and click on Join My Team at the top. And I have some questions and answers that you might have, as well as the link to get yourself signed up. You can email me if you have questions, but what an awesome, awesome deal. So this section here, this caught my eye because at Christmas time we all like to wrap up things so pretty, and it might just be some jewelry, or it might be a gift card, or it might be some chocolates, just a little something for teachers or your mail person. This page right here has you covered. Isn't that cute? We have the gusseted envelopes that have a print on them. We have the mini paper pumpkin boxes that you can brayer or stamp on and decorate them any way you want. The mini pizza boxes, they're good for chocolates, jewelry, necklace, earrings, all that fun stuff. And then the mini curvy keepsakes, they'll hold candy as well. So love all the different packaging ideas. This is the Ornate Garden Suite. Now this one they came out with, let's see, I think in April we could kind of pre-order and get that out to you guys. And this was my featured stamp set in my paper scraps class for April. If there's any month of the paper scraps class that you want, you can email me and I'll send you a PayPal invoice for $9.95, and you'll get all the PDFs from that month. This is another bundle, which I have on my list that went in yesterday. It is a postage stamp punch bundle. So So it is a punch that punches out like a postage stamp. And you can get it in the bundle. Right here, down here, it's talking about the bundle. So here's a sample right down there, which I thought was super cute. Can you see that? And then on page 5, I found another one. And I haven't even looked at everything. I mean, I can look every day in this catalog and see something different. But see how that was done with the postage stamp punch and the stamp? So cute. And how easy is that? Okay, let's see. That's the paper, the punch and postage punch. It is the Posted For You bundle. Now this suite of projects here, or products, this is the Peony Garden. This I fell in love with the minute I opened it up and seen that. I don't know if it's the peach, the gray, the taupe, the brown colors that they have here and shown in the samples, but I love this suite and I ordered the whole entire suite of products. It is going to be my featured stamp set in my paper scraps class for July, so next month. But love, love, love that. It is just so soft and pretty. Love it. So next we have this is another bundle. It's called the Tasteful Touches bundle. And this was a favorite of mine because it has all these framelits. And I am a framelit girl. Punches are nice because they're quick. But I do love framelits for sentiments, to die cut different shapes, and they got textures. Some have like your stitching, some have dots. Love that. And it's bundled together with the Tasteful Touches stamp set. So I was looking through the catalog, and this sample right here caught my eye. And it uses a couple of the different dies. And you can see how they use this stamp set right here, and then they fussy cut that out. But I'm not all about the fussy cut because I'm quick and easy. So I took that idea and I revamped it. And that's the card I had on my blog today, right here. I did the fussy cut, or the die cutting, just like they did, but I wasn't about to stamp that and fussy cut it. So I paired it with the Positive Thoughts stamp set. So I stamped that, which has coordinating dies with it right there. So I die cut that out. And so I got similar look. I changed up the color. This is our Misty Moonlight new in color. So similar look. These are the new in color enamel dots. Just decorated up a little bit more. I used the brick and mortar on my Pear Pizzazz background. But look at the catalog for inspiration. Get your ideas and then take it and go from there. Like, I knew I wasn't going to fussy cut that, so then I started looking at the stamp sets that I had, and this was like, oh, there we go. And I wanted to change up the colors and use some in color. So that's how that came about. So think of the catalog not only as a catalog, but it's an idea book. So you can look through and get all these fabulous ideas. So let me get this out of the way. Here is something new, which I'm going to be showing you, but I don't have it yet. It's called Perfect Plaid. And you're going to use these dies to create your own like plaid paper, which I a lot of times turn to plaids for masculine cards. So I think this is going to be way cool. I can't wait to get my hands on it. See, this one was for Dad. Love the different plaid ideas. You can see how they kind of put that together. And that is in a bundle. So don't miss out on that. It's a bundle as well. You get the sentiment and then the dies. Another one of those bundle deals. And then the in color, which I've already told you about. All the lovely, lovely in colors. We have the new ones here and then last year's in colors. We have new Designer Series paper in all the prints. Let's see. We have new water painters. They discontinued the aqua painters And now we have water painters. You're going to get 3 of them in the pack for $12. You're going to get a fine tip, a medium tip, and a large flat brush tip. So I have them coming, just not here yet. Something else, if you're new to stamping, I love the spots. These are what you're going to get like in your Paper Pumpkin kit or the all-inclusive kit. Here's the one that was in last month's Paper Pumpkin kit. It's the Misty Moonlight in color. So it is a little spot, but you can do a lot with a little spot. Instead of inking up your stamp, like if you have a big pad like this, you're going to just turn it over and ink it like that. So you're going to put ink to stamp instead of stamp to ink. And the ink spots are nice when you're using the Stamparatus because you're going to get more on your stamp and not on the plates around your Stamparatus. So here's, it's called a classic Stampin' Spots. You're going to get Basic Gray, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Real Red, and Shaded Spruce. So that's a great little set for beginners to get started. Love that. We had it years back and they brought it back. These are all the different printed designer series papers in the suites. Here is some more of those packaging or boxing ideas. They have the Paper Pumpkin box in white so you can stamp it, decorate it. The printed cellophane bags. They have the 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 acetate box. Now if you make little 3 by 3 cards with envelopes, you can gift them to somebody now because you can box them up very nicely. We have the new square vellum doilies. And then the glimmer paper, it's in rainbow. So I can't wait to check that out, about rainbow glitter paper. You know me and my glitz and glimmer. Then we do have a section for those scrapbookers out there. We do have a 6 by 8 album that you can get, and then your pages, page protectors. And then there's a couple card kits. And this one here, the Flowers for Every Season, it is in that suite I showed you at the beginning. It's the Flowers for Every Season. It's got some cards that you can slip in the pockets of your scrapbooking, places to write on them, or you can use them to create cards. And they also have it for the World of Good Memories and More card kit. So that kind of coordinates with my featured stamp set this month. And then all the little goodies in the back. This is where I always start looking in my catalog at the accessories and all that fun stuff. Love that. And then you may have noticed we have some new adhesive. It's called Stampin' Seal. And there's actually two types. We have the Stampin' Seal Instant Bond, and then we got a more stronger Stampin' Seal. So there's 2 types. I ordered them, so I'll let you know about those. And then we have our punches. And then, like I said before, if you want to sign up to be a demo, you get to choose a free stamp punch bundle, and you're going to find them on page 168, 169. You'll find all the stamp set and punch bundles. This is the bundle I showed. Oh, I was going to show you that. I'll have to show you that. And then we have a new Stampin' Cut emboss machine that is coming. It is not available right now, and I do not have a release date, but it is coming. We have the big version, which is like a 6-foot wide platform, and the sides snap up for easy carrying. And then we have a little mini, and that one, the sides come up. You can see right here that they're compact, great for, you know, if you go to crops or you are doing a show, you can easily bring that along. When you see this little symbol right here, it says mini. This is our little mini baby, and that means that those dies will fit through the mini. And you have your accessories here. They are not available yet either until the machine goes live. But anything that you see mini, they'll fit through that mini machine. Now, I told you you could also, if you don't want a punch stamp set in your starter kit, you can choose a stamp set die in your starter kit for free. And you're going to find them on page 174 to 179. So there's lots of stamp die bundles. And this is that one that I told you was the most expensive, $60.25. So you get that free. Sign on, be a demonstrator. There is no obligation to continue. You don't have to do the parties. Now I want to show you this page. This is on page 187. It says just for host, but it's not. It's not just for host because you yourself can place the lowest is $150 order, and you're going to get the host rewards or the Stampin' rewards. You're going to get 10%, so you're going to get $15 in free. So it's for everyone. You do not have to host a party. You can be your own party. Right now, if you submit a $250 order before shipping and tax, normally you would get 10%, so $25. They're throwing in another $25. So with a $250 order before shipping and tax, you're going to get $50 to spend on free stuff in the catalog, whatever you want for free. So you are your own hostess. If you go up to $450, you're going to get 14% plus that extra $25. So I think it's like $95 or around 14% of $450, whatever that comes to. And you're going to get one item at half price. So when you are doing your own party order, meaning you've submitted over $150, there's two stamp sets back here that are exclusive to you for placing what they consider a party order. And they have the Summer Day and the Touched My Heart. You would, for the Summer Day, it's $13 for you, and that would come out of your Stampin' rewards that you earned with your order. So, but the only way you can get these two stamp sets is if you've placed a $150 or more order, or if you do have a party. You as the hostess can choose those with your Stampin' reward money that you get. So we are almost done. On the back here, it talks about joining Stampin' Up. It's always $99. You choose $125. So that's always the special. That's still a great deal. You get $125, pay $99 and free shipping. But now it's even better with that free stamp punch bundle or stamp die bundle. You're looking at almost $200 for $99. So it's an awesome time to join. And then in the back is your index. So if you have a stamp set and you want to know where it is in the catalog, it tells you the page number. It tells you if it's a cling or if it's a photopolymer, if it's available in another language. So that's all in the back. So that was pretty good. I covered that in just over 35 minutes. So that was pretty good. Happy to see all the neat things in the new caddy. I love the new caddy. There's lots. Like I said, every time I look at it, I find something else. So take your time, look through it. Make sure that you read all the little things they have posted because they tell you about techniques and tips, which I didn't cover, but that's what I'm saying is you can really, really spend a lot of time. Look it up. When you see that little symbol there, it means that a demonstrator has hit her million and she helped to design that specific stamp set. Like this one right here was Connie Stewart helped to design that stamp set right there. So there's lots of little hidden things on the pages, so make sure that you check them all out. I will show you that punch. I forgot about that. So like I said, it's strips of a half inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1 inch. So you can see they fit in the grooves. This is the 1 inch. You're going to unlock it, slide that, unlock it, slide that in there. This is the 1 inch. A lot of times I'll flip it over and just make sure that it looks straight, and then I punch it. And then if you flip it over, you're going to get the same impression. Make sure it's straight, punch that out. And I'll be doing a video on tips and techniques for this punch. You can make your strips as long as you like, so the length is endless possibilities. And like I said, you can layer them up. Make sure that when you get the skinnier, yep, there we go, that looks straight. So you can layer them up like I did on that card sample I showed you. You can go 3 layers. I mean, there's lots of possibilities. So again, that was a bundle with the Lovely You sentiments. And you still got some stamped images on that. So that is in a bundle. So love that. So if you place a $450 order, you're going to get 63 in host rewards plus the additional 25, so $88 in free and 1 half price item. Thanks, Judy. Or that wasn't Judy, that was Honeybee. Thank you for that info. So, I mean, now is an awesome time to host a party or sign on to become a demonstrator. If you would like to do an online party and you want like a hostess code, I will send you a hostess code and you can send that to your family and friends so they can place orders and you can get that free stuff that way as well. So lots in the catalog, lots to look out. I'm trying to see if anybody has any questions. Again, I appreciate you stopping by. If there's something that you've seen that you liked, make sure that you share. If you want to get notified when I go live, make sure that you follow and turn on notifications both on my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook page. And they're both the Stamp Camp. That's it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by.